Part 3 today then of our Messi versus Ronaldo experiment that we have been running here on the channel in the past few weeks. In the first video, we went 5 years into the future. The second video, we went 10 years into the future. Today, we're going to take our biggest jump forward yet. We're going to go another 10 years to 20 years in the future. And we are going to find out once and for all, who is the winner? Is it Messi or is it Ronaldo? Let's find out. Let's get into the video. And welcome back to the channel. My name is Clayts, and today we have got the third and potentially the final part of our Cristiano Ronaldo versus Lionel Messi career resimulation experiment, whichever word you want to put to it really. It is the series of videos where we made Messi and we made Ronaldo 16 years old again. We gave them their very own football team, FC Messi and Ronaldo United, respectively. We put them in the Vanarama National League North and South, so non-league in England. And then we've simulated through, first of all, 5 years. And then last video, we went 10 years into the future. Up to this point here, by the way, 2031. And we were just seeing which club has managed to rise highest, which one went quickest, how has Ronaldo done, how has Messi done. And hopefully, by the end of these videos, we can decide who is the better player, who is the all-time GOAT. I'm not sure we will find an answer. It's very close between them. In the last episode, in part 2, this was the situation. In 2031, Ronaldo had made his way to the Premier League. He was the first club to get there out of the two of them. Messi is languishing, if I show you, down in the Championship. In that final season, he finished 11th, which is a bit disappointing, really. I'm hoping today we are going to get the case where they're both in the Premier League. We might even get some matches between them. I did say I wanted to do a live com. We'll see. Maybe we will in today's video. Maybe we'll do it in a future video. Speaking of future videos, in my head, I've kind of got the idea that this is going to be the final part. Part 3, we'll see it off. We'll go to the end of their careers today, which is going to be 2041. It's actually the date in the game where they are, well, it's the day before the day in the game where they are due to go and join. Messi's joining Barcelona, Ronaldo's joining Manchester United, and then that was going to be the end of the experiment. I saw some murmurings, I saw some comments saying you should make them the managers of their clubs and then continue in the future and see who's the best manager at the end of it. I quite like that idea, and I'm going to set you a challenge. I'm looking here. This video, part 2 video, got 242 likes. So if you can beat that, if you can get 300 likes on this video right here, I'll do a part 4 where I make them the manager and we can do an extra little bonus one. How does that sound, right? A bit of a challenge. And whilst you're liking the video, you might as well go and subscribe to the channel, because then you're not going to miss the video if I do bring it out. You know, I'm ticking all the boxes here for engagement, aren't I? But go and do that. If you hit 300 likes, 300 I did there. Sorry about that. If we hit 300 likes, we will do an extra video. How does that sound? I think we should do this now. We're going to jump forward all in one go today and then go back through with a fine tooth comb. Is that a thing? A tooth comb? Hair comb? No, I don't know if I feel like I'm making up words there. We're going to go through it very carefully though, and we're going to see who is the winner here. Is it Messi? Is it Ronaldo? So far, I think Ronaldo's in the lead, isn't he? I want to show you the transfer history of both clubs as well, so we will do that too. But I think instead of going 1 year, then 2 year, 3 year, we're going to go all the way to the end, and then we're going to look back a little bit, and hopefully that gives us all of the answers. I think I've waffled enough. Shall we go to 2041? I'll see you in 10 years' time. Here we are then. We are back, and the year is 2041. It's the 29th of June. Both players are due to move to their new clubs tomorrow. Now, they will do that unless we hit the like target on this video. And if we do that, I will change that so that they become the managers of their clubs. And then we will go from there. We'll do another video. 300 likes is the target. I've started us here in 2041 by having a look at the Championship. Now, first of all, there's some interesting teams in here. Wolves in the Championship. They do terribly in FM, it seems, don't they? But the most notable thing is FC Messi and Ronaldo United are not in the Championship at this stage, meaning unless there's been some kind of calamitous collapse by either of the teams, I think they are both going to be Premier League teams at this stage. What we're going to do first of all is, I think we'll have a look at where they are now, right? And then we'll go back through and see how they managed to end up where they are. Are they both in the Premier League to start with? 20 years in the future? Yes, they are. Okay, there's Messi, there's Ronaldo. They are both Premier League teams as we head into 2041's 2042 season. So that's good news. The other thing that I've got on the screen in this top right-hand corner is the list of the past winners. Now, on this list, we've got Tottenham, Man City, Chelsea, Man City, Chelsea. That's not a good list if you're a Ronaldo United fan, which, I don't know, does that exist? Is that a thing that people are? I don't think it is. But that goes to show that neither of our two teams have won the Premier League in the past, like, 7 years? 6 or 7 years. That's a bit worrying. Shall we scroll down and just see, have they won the league at all? This does make me think maybe we do need to do that next part where they are the managers, because if no one's won the league yet, can we say who the winner is? I'm not quite sure. Let's scroll down. Oh, no. Oh, my word. How many times did Man City win it in a row? For Christ's sake. There's a Chelsea win. There's a City win. There's a United win. Where's all the Liverpool wins? They did not win it once in all of this time. Spurs have become quite good. But, importantly, Ronaldo United, FC Messi, neither of them have won a Premier League title. That might make it a little bit more difficult to decide who is the best here, who wins our battle. This could be difficult to decide, you know. Let's go back through the seasons then. I'm going to go back to 2031 because that was when, if I click here, 2031, that was when we left it in the last video, right? Was it this one here? It was at the end of 2030-31. So Ronaldo United finished 17th. Messi was still in the championship. I'm going to look at the Premier League first, I think, and then we'll have a little look at when Messi did arrive in the Premier League. When did they get promoted? Let's go through and see, how did Ronaldo do in the second season of, or the season after that? They finished 17th. Oh, they finished 17th twice in a row. Yeah, they finished 17th and then 17th again. Oh my word. Look how close they were to getting relegated. It was goal difference that kept them up. Sheffield United went down at 31 points. That could have been a very different story. You feel like, you know, if a team goes down from the Premier League, quite often they can languish there and stay there, can't they? By the way, Burnley finished 4th in this year, which is wild. I like that. 9th for Manchester United. This was, I think, or did they win Premier Leagues after this? I can't remember. I'm not quite sure. So Ronaldo survives. Messi, did they come up from that season? No. But Ronaldo did improve to finish 11th in this season, which is 2032-33. So they're improving. 50 points is much more solid. That's very mid-table then. 11th. Still no Messi in the league, though. Where did Ronaldo finish after that? They finished 10th. Oh, Messi did come up and then went straight back down. Messi did get promoted then into the 2033-34 season and got relegated immediately on 24 points. That's not particularly good, is it? At this stage, I guess, because Ronaldo's been there for that much longer, I think Ronaldo's still in the lead, right? I wonder if either of them have won any cups. Maybe a Europa League in the future, maybe an FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Are we going to count those? So, well, I guess we have to, don't we, if they've not won the Premier League. Messi will be back down in the Championship again. They were in the Premier League for just one season, and they've gone down again. Where did Ronaldo finish after that? Ronaldo finished 11th again, so they're very mid-table. This time on 52 points, which I think is their best total. Did Messi come back up again? They did not. They're really struggling to get back into this Premier League. We will have a look at Messi's seasons as well after this. Don't worry. We're kind of focusing on Ronaldo here, I realise, because we're looking at the Premier League. 10th, though, for United, and they're, again, their best total on 54. Did Messi come back up? Look, they did. Okay, Messi are up. In 2036-37, Messi are in the Premier League, and they are staying there for once. 36 points is enough to keep them up. Ronaldo, finishing 8th on 57 points, gets the Europa League 2, the Conference League qualification. Now, that's the first time either of our clubs are in European competition. Maybe they've got a chance of winning that, maybe. Of course, they've got Ronaldo at this stage, who's getting on a little bit in 2036. How old would that make him? I don't know. It's hard to work out because he starts as 16, doesn't he? It's about about 15 years, so he's about 32 at this stage. Let's say that's the maths there. I'm probably wrong. Messi, did he stay up again? He did. Oh, my word. Manchester United 12th. Ronaldo 9th. They're not really doing much in the league, are they? Ronaldo did qualify for the Europa League here, though. So I feel like he is definitely still in the lead. He's getting about 58 points most seasons. Messi, though, maybe once he's got into the Premier League the second time, he's staying in it quite consistently now. Maybe he can build as we move towards the final 2 seasons here. Messi, oh no, okay, I was going to say maybe he can improve. He's way down in 17th again. There's some funky teams in this Premier League, by the way. I like it. Ronaldo, 7th in the league. That is the best performance by either team, 66 points. Did he go any higher? Oh, Ronaldo finished 5th after this. Messi finished 16th but qualified for the Conference League. the European Conference League. Only got 36 points. They're both still in the Prem. Ronaldo, 5th. He's definitely winning, isn't he? He must be winning. Let's see. Final season here. Is that the final season? Yeah, this is the final season. Ronaldo, 8th. Messi, 9th. Oh, do you know what? He has closed the gap. Are we thinking long term for this, or are we thinking who's done the most in the time? Because do you know what? At the very end of it, there's not a lot between them. After all of those years, 20 seasons, we've got Ronaldo ahead by 3 points in the Premier League. That's quite interesting. I like that a lot. The fact that it's been closed up so much. Let's have a look at Messi's season in the Championship as well, I suppose. We did just go through the Premier League there. Let's go back to here. We had Messi finishing 11th. Let's just click through quite quickly. Where they finished 7th. They finished... Okay, they got promoted that season in 3rd. Then they went straight back down again the season after, didn't they? After that, they finished 11th again. They did struggle, you know. Then they got promoted both times through the playoffs, actually. 3rd and then now 4th, they go back up. And is that their final season? They don't go down again after that. No, they don't. So... they did struggle a little bit, didn't they? Let's have a look at both of our players now, I think. That's probably... In fact, let's look at the clubs now. Let's have a look at who's in charge. Let's have a look at the who are playing in the squad. Then we'll look at the players, and then we'll have a look at the transfer history too, to kind of finish this one off, unless you want to do a bit more into the future. Here's FC Messi, and the manager is Tyrone Mings. Right, hands up. Who had that one? Did you? I suppose most of you probably guessed that one, right? Tyrone Mings as the manager. There he is, though, managing Lionel Messi. We'll have a quick little sneak preview of him. He's 36, and there he is. Look, joining Barcelona tomorrow. Still got decent physicals, actually. 7 strength, 10 stamina. But the rest is pretty good as a 36-year-old. Tyrone Mings is the manager. Do we recognise any players on this? I'm assuming that nearly all of these players now are going to be new gens, aren't they, right? Enes Berisha, he's real. No, he's not. He is a new gen. Yeah, they're all going to be new gens at this stage. So there's actually not that much point in looking at them, I suppose. As someone who starts as 16 is now 36. So I suppose, yeah, we don't really need to look at the squads too much, do we? We will look at the transfers afterwards, though. Mings as the manager. Let's have a look at their ex-managers. Who have they gone through? Anyone else on here? Bastoni. Is that the player Bastoni? It is the player Bastoni, yeah. Shane Duffy was there for a bit. Adam Jones was there twice as a caretaker. We've got then, well, we saw these at the start of the week, Oscar Garcia and Vasilinovic and Valverde. Not that many fun managers there, really. Tyrone Mings is probably the most funny one on there. Steve Bruce, of course, famously having a spell at Ronaldo United. We'll look at them next, I think. Ronaldo United, the manager is... Oh, they've got a very good manager, Marco Rose. There's ronaldo. We'll have a quick little sneak preview of him as well. Oh, my word. His physicals have stayed brilliant. Even at 36, I guess that's kind of reflective of real life, isn't it, as well? He looks still insane. Who have the managers been here? Oh my word, they've had a lot. Simeone was in charge. Nagelsmann. No wonder they're doing better in the Premier League. They've had some fantastic managers in here. Simeone, Nagelsmann. They've had some caretakers in there. Joe Cole was a caretaker manager after Steve Bruce was in charge. Kovac was there as well. They've got some big names in there. Kadeem Harris. Who's Kadeem Harris? He was a footballer, wasn't he? But quite a mediocre player. He becomes a fantastic manager. Look at those staff skills there. Kadeem Harris was the manager for about a year and 240 days. And now Marco Rose, the most recent one, is now in charge. Shall we just finish off then by having a look at their individual career stats before we look at the transfers? And then we make a decision. Who is the winner? Maybe I'll do a poll because do you know what? This is very, very close, isn't it? There are Ronaldo's stats. You can see them on the page there. He was still scoring goals and registering great performances. His best season was this 7.7 in terms of average rating. Don't think he beat that until, well, he did actually in his first season. When he was playing in the Vanarama National League North, he got an 8.04. But, I mean, consistently high 7s, which is outrageously good. Best goal scoring season, was it his? It was this one in League One where he got 38 goals in 44 games, 40 all competitions. I will just click through. Did he beat 40 at any point? I assume not as he got older. I'd seen a few of you saying, by the way, that I know he's playing slightly further forward than Messi, but that's where they play in real life, wasn't it? I didn't want to change their positions too much. You could make an argument for either being more important, couldn't you? The goal scorer or maybe the playmaker. I know Messi's playing a bit deeper. Maybe we'll pay a bit more attention to the assists on Lionel Messi. Let's have a look at Messi then. And I guess I'm going to have to ask you guys to help me decide who is the winner here. There are Messi's stats. Did he get more assists? Maybe. He's still got slightly lower average ratings. Still very, very good, of course, but maybe slightly lower average ratings. Maybe that's just because FM does reward a goal in a game with a big high average rating usually, doesn't it? There you see he's still been very, very good. 7 goals, 8 assists in his most recent Premier League season, and 5 player of the matches, a 7.34. You'd take him in your team, wouldn't you? It's still not bad at all. I wonder then if we finish off by just having a quick flick through the transfer history, because I have a feeling they've spent quite a bit of money, especially maybe Ronaldo United, because they've had big managers, meaning they're spending big wages on managers. Let's just go back through. Most of these are going to be new gens at this stage. If I will let you just spot them. If you want to pause and have a look at them, go for it. If I spot any names that I want to mention, I will mention them. But most of these are going to be new gens. They're spending a fair bit of money each year. Maybe not so much this year. 75 million there. They've got a player called Ding Peng, which I quite like. I like that. 99 million here. Any big transfers on that? Not really. They spread it out quite nicely. Look, 20 million the most. 88 million there. They sold 121 million pounds worth of player. 22. They've signed a Ronaldo. That is amazing. FC Messi have signed a player from Manchester United called Ronaldo. That really confused me for a second there. I'm sure it confused you as well, but it wasn't our Ronaldo. It was it was a new gen Ronaldo who is Brazilian, not Portuguese. That really confused me for a second. I'll just click through these as well. 136 million pounds spent, 53. This would have been championship years for most of these. Some big names in there. Brandon Williams. I don't know why I've said him after saying a big name, but some big names in there. We looked at these ones before, didn't we? Let's compare that with Ronaldo, and I think Ronaldo would have spent a bit more, to be honest. They spent 254 million pounds that year. 98 million there. 57 on a player called Nen, which just made me think, I thought it said Nan for a second. 175, 170. Most of these are new gens still at this stage. I'll click through. Robin Koch on loan. Yeah, most of these new gens. I will click all the way through. I think we've got ourselves up to date there then. And I think I'm going to have to rely on you guys to tell me who's the winner in this competition. I don't know the answer because I think it's probably Ronaldo because he's been in the Premier League longer. Did they actually win anything? That's the other thing actually, isn't it? Did they win anything? This is what they have won. A Europa League 2 and a Carabao Cup. That's Ronaldo's. And then obviously some leagues and things on the way up. Let's compare that to Messi's. What did they win overall? They won a Europa League 2 and a Carabao Cup as well. They've won less, though, in terms of trophies. Does that make Ronaldo the winner? I actually think that makes it quite close, doesn't it? Do we need to go and do this thing where we make them the managers? It seems more and more likely that we do, don't we? Either way, though, what a super fun experiment this has been. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, though, and I will be back with another video very soon for you. Another one like this if you meet the like target. Something different if you don't. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a lovely rest of your day.